It's the sound of a hit, two athletes colliding near top speed. Those who watch cheer, others turn away. Then there's Dr. Dennis Malfeas, the director of UNL's new Center for Brain Biology and Behavior, CB3 for short, who wants to know more.
I think it's revolutionary, frankly. What we're trying to do with, for example, the Big Ten Ivy League consortium that I had is get a bunch of laboratories together, use similar techniques, testing athletes, some of whom unfortunately will experience a concussion during the sports season. Try to get a better idea of what are the mechanisms of concussion. We think we know what that is, but it's not nailed down.
Dr. Malfeas has already been testing volunteer athletes for the last 2 years. At this point, he estimates there are already 70 athletes that have volunteered.
Two things we're really after. One is to come up with an objective way of determining whether somebody has a concussion. Actually, I guess there are three things. The second is to develop a sideline measure using brain imaging that could tell us within a couple of minutes when the player comes off the field with a suspected concussion whether they really have one or not. But it would be objective, not symptom-based. And then the third thing is to develop interventions to actually remediate and get the player who may have a minor concussion or even a serious concussion to get them back to where their cognitive functioning is at least as good as it was prior to the injury.
So it's the Big Ten, the Ivy League, the CIC, all working together, not just neuroscientists, but also coaches and trainers with access to thousands of student athletes.
Vicki Miller is the Research Communications Director for the Office of Research and Economic Development at UNL. She stresses the importance of CB3 not just in sports injuries, but other research as well.
We have our political scientists using the state-of-the-art technology at the center to enhance their research on genetic underpinnings of political leanings.
Ken Hambleton is a sports writer for the Lincoln Journal-Star who's been meeting with Dr. Malfeas.
Part of what's happened, and it's real simple, they've made the helmet high impact. It's a high impact plastic weapon.
Hambleton and Malfeas agree that there's both a lack of information as well as misinformation on brain injuries. And right now, CB3 is at the forefront of new information.
This is a very, very important thing to do, and it's going to be leadership maybe in the world for head injuries.
For KRNU, I'm Brian Frey.